All right, pretty much it's been a little while since I did a video. Wanted to do a video of some games I've got. Been meaning to do this video for a while. So pretty much this is gonna be a few games that I've recently purchased. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be a Switch, some PS4 games, and also PS5. So let's start off. All right, first game is a game I had digitally, but I wanted the physical edition of it. So, and that game is Bayonetta 1. So, pretty much I've got this edition. I probably got this game twice if I'm not mistaken. Well, I got it this currently, who just came out for the Switch. Unless you had the Japanese edition, which had the physical as well, plus Bayonetta 2. But I had Bayonetta 2 that came with the you know, digital download, which I hate. And I had that. But I also had the Xbox version. It had Bayonetta 1 and another game on it. But anyways, so this Bayonetta 1 for the Switch. This just came out, so they said it was only gonna make a few copies. Who knows with Nintendo, but it's a lot of controversy with this game with the voice actor saying what she said about what she was offered for Bayonetta 3. I can't wait for that to come out. I got that ordered as well, Bayonetta 3, the collector's edition. Waiting on that to come in, but pretty much, let's read it. Bayonetta shows her roots. Bayonetta, shoot, wow, shoot, whip, slice, and burn through legions of angels and discover the truth about Bayonetta's past. All right, face huge and deadly foes, summon infernal demons with magical wicked weaves, brutalize enemies with a arsenal of over-the-top moves. So pretty much in this game, it's like one of those wild type games. It's like a over-the-top action. So if you like those over-the-top action type games, you'll like this game, like some Devil May Cry type stuff. But it's like similar to that. So in this game, you have the over-the-top action, like I said. Pretty much in this game, you're dealing with Bayonetta, which you see right here. That's Bayonetta. She's pretty much dealing with she's like an Umbreon witch that has been revived, but she's been revived and she has no memories. So pretty much in the game, she's looking to regain her memories. And also you get to learn about the sages and the witches and how everything came about and what happened to her and this and that. So it kind of goes into that. Very fun game. Like I said, over the top action. You fighting these larger than life enemies, these angels and whatnot, because you're pretty much an Umbreon witch and you're looked at almost being evil. So these angel enemies are fighting you and you're beating them up, like I said before, whip, shooting, and slicing. So you're doing these combinations and whatnot. The more combinations you do, the more gear that you get, the more coins you get to upgrade your character, upgrade your guns, upgrade your looks, upgrade your whips, all type of things. So the more combinations you do, the more coins you get to unlock more items. So very fun game. I advise everybody pick this up. It's one of those platinum type games. If you know platinum games, you'll know. It's Sega as well, but platinum games are very good games. Very sought after. Becomes pretty valuable, down the road. A lot of their games. So be aware of that. Great game. Pick this up if you can. It's supposed to be limited. Bayonetta for the Switch. All right. Next game. Next game is a game I saw it for cheap, and I was like, let me get it. So I pretty much just try it. Try it out. So that game is Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries, or Mech Warrior Mercenaries 5. So this game as well, it has the PS5 upgrade. Pretty much it's like a one of those mech type games that you're going as a mech, and you have a crew of mechs that you upgrading and doing all type of things. But let's go into it. Step aside. The year is 3015. Humanity has colonized thousands of systems across a vast region of space, splintered by centuries of conflict, and battlefields of the future are dominated by mech warriors, elite pilots, of hulking machines of war known as battle mechs, and it is lucrative time to be a mercenary. So pretty much in this game, um, you're a pilot, just exploring and whatnot. It's over 50 mechs that you can choose from. So pretty much, you're exploring the stars and different areas, and you're taking on contracts to pretty much upgrade your mech and whatnot. Pretty much you're making enemies as well. You may take off certain contracts, and it may make this other person mad, or this person you would take a contract with them, it makes that person mad. So you have to deal with that as well. Also, if you stick with certain individuals, it becomes more beneficial for you. You might get better things to upgrade your gear, as far as your mechs, more, armor, better weapons, stuff like that. Pretty much, you're working, um, just working, trying to, get your mix right. So, just a game I thought I just wanted to try out. Like, I like mech type games. Um, Titanfall, one of my favorite games. Um, I love those mech style games. I've been like them since this, what mech game that was? I think it was on the Sega, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot the name of that mech game. And I always liked those mech style games ever since that game as well. But Titanfall 1 and 2 I had, great game, especially 2. They just released it at the wrong time and just didn't really upgrade it. Hopefully they make another one. I love that game. It's very fun and great action. So, Mech Warrior Mercenaries 5. Pick that game up. I can't wait to try it out and see how it is in the future. Alright. Next game. So the next game I got here, pretty much it's a game that didn't come over here. It came out overseas. So let me show you the game. That game is Evans Remains. So I heard somebody speak on it, and I wanted to check it out. So let's just read a little bit. Years after a boy genius named Evan disappears, a bizarre letter arrives. Evan wants a girl named Dices to come find him. As Dices, you'll need to solve a series of puzzles to unravel the entire mystery and bring Evan home. So, pretty much in this game, it's like a visual novel, with a little bit of action as well. Like I said, in that actual back of that actual game, it kind of lets you know a little bit of story. Pretty much Dices, she reports to the island by a company requesting her help. A company she works for, this guy Evan requested her to come to this island. So this guy Evan is a genius, and pretty much Dices goes to the island to meet him. She's looking for him. He's pretty much missing. So she's searching for him. She goes to the island, search for him, and she gets in contact with this guy named Clover. And the guy named Clover is he's also looking for something as well. He's looking for someone he loves, and also he's looking to just learn the secrets of that island that she went to. So you're going through that. Also, you have these puzzles and whatnot you have to figure out to proceed to the next area. So it's like I said before, it's like this puzzle slash, visual novel type game. Very, very interesting. Look pretty cool. Different game. As you can see, might see a little bit. So you may be going certain areas, jumping on certain things, and it may teleport you, or platform might disappear. You have to, it makes you use your brain on certain areas. So it's puzzle style games. So some can be pretty easy. Some can be, you rack your brain a little bit. So wanted to check that out. Evans Remain seemed like a pretty cool game. All right. Next game. This game here, I think they showed it at one of the E3s or whatever the things are. I forgot the name of it or whatever. They showed this game. So this next game is for the PS5. And it was pretty cheap, and I wanted to check it out. So, and I remember seeing this game, so I was like, oh, okay, let me get that. So it was pretty cheap. The Ascent. So the Ascent. Let's look at it. A vibrant cyberpunk world. So you're in this cyberpunk style world, this futuristic style world. Solo and co-op action RPG. So you belong to a corporation. The Ascent is a solo and co-op action shooter RPG set in cyberpunk world, and the mega corporation that owns you and everyone, the Ascent group, has just collapsed. Can you survive without it? So in this game, you got a lot of character customization, explosive shooter, as you can see. So pretty much this game is like a mix between, if you want to think about it, it's kind of like Diablo style game with like an action RPG as well, and like I said, a cyberpunk style world, as you can see, and it's kind of also with like a twin stick shooter. So you have all those things into this game. So if you're in those Diablo style games, those action RPG type games, you'll like this game, and also the look of the cyberpunk. So if you like that as well, so pretty much in this game you have your corporate individuals at the top. Corporate, they stay in these high rises while the poor stay in these sewers. So they're always looking down on the poor, like a lot of these futuristic style games. You're pretty much trying to take down this monolithic corporation. So pretty much in this game, you can upgrade your character, you upgrade your weapon and skills as well. So you're pretty much going around fighting enemies. At first, you're fighting like rats and all type of stuff. Then you're building your character up, and you start taking down these enemies who pretty much are holding you down. So, pretty much that's what the game is about. Um, you know, saw this game when they had an event, and I thought it looked pretty cool and looked very interesting. It was a pretty cheap game, so it's like, why not? Why not get it? So can't wait to try that out as well. Looks very fun. So pick that up if you can. Looks like a very fun game. All right, next game is gonna be, this one's gonna be a collector's edition. This game, I have the game on Nintendo, the regular version, but I wanted the special edition. I should have just got it. I was tripping because it wasn't that much of a price difference for the Switch, and then when I looked at it, the Switch was sold out, but I got it for the PS4, and that game is Sakuna of Rice and Ruin Divine Edition. So let's go to the back. In this game, let's see what we got. Pretty much Divine Edition contains the game, 128 page full color art book, 3-disc original soundtrack, and exclusive cloth Umor's Charm. So pretty much, as you can see, you get the like a little bag with the charm in it. You get the actual game. You get the musical disc as well, and the book as well, the colored art book, 128 pages. So you get all these items. It's pretty cheap, this Divine Edition. So pretty much, rise is power. Tame the Isle of Demons as exiled harvest goddess Sakuna battle monsters, restore fields to their former glory and stunning blend of intense platform action and farming simulation. So pretty much, in this game, Schooner Rice of Ruin, pretty much you dealing with planting rice. So when you're dealing with her, pretty much it's a 2D action platformer like you saw. Pretty much, she is Sakuna. She is a warrior slash harvest goddess that's been pretty much, pretty much kicked out of capital of the lofty realm. So she's kicked out of the lofty realm, and she has to go to the Isle of the Demons. So pretty much in this Isle of Demons, you have demons there as well that you have to battle with and do other things. As you can see, these beasts and whatnot, and also you have to deal with the pretty much the children of men. So that's humans, pretty much. So pretty much in this game, she abandons her godly privilege to explore the island, pretty much. So she pretty much exploring the island, fighting enemies. Once you fight these enemies, you gain certain things. So pretty much you completing objectives. You gain items, decrease your armor, increase your planning abilities and whatnot. So you going through fighting these enemies and as well. So you got this 2D platformer, and also you have this farming simulator as well. So pretty much I heard it's pretty accurate when planting rice, this game. I heard some people said it was banned in certain countries because it actually shows you how to. I don't know how true that is. It actually shows you how to do the rice, plant rice, and do pretty much how to do it. And so you get all of that. It's a pretty cheap game. You get all of that for a cheap price. It's a pretty fun game. The graphics are pretty good, and very interesting. So if you're into those farming simulator type games, also 2D, this is a great game to pick up. Sakuna Rice of Ruin Divine Edition. Have a regular edition as well, but this was pretty bad. Bad. What? I don't want to say the word. Pretty bad. What game to check out. So I wanted to check it out and get that Divine Edition. So pick that up if you haven't. Pretty much that's gonna be it for this. I gotta start doing them, man. I got so many games. That's gonna be it for this. This pretty much reveal of games. You got Sakuna Rice of Ruin Divine Edition. You got Evans and Remains. You got the Ascent. You also have Mech Warrior Mercenaries 5, and you also have Bayonetta for the Switch. So check me next time, and like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow. I do reviews on games, and I also play as well when I have time. So the game I'm currently playing is, if you check my last video, Ghost of Tsushima, I was playing the downloadable content for Iki Island. So I beat the main story of that. I still got stuff remaining. I may do it. It's just like side quests and stuff like that. But I beat the main content. You can watch that if you want to. Also, I've been playing NBA 2K3. I recently beat the Jordan challenge. I meant to do some other challenges, but I'm so busy, man. And I think the season is going to end in a couple of days, so I'm kind of like, but I try to jump on when I can. But just follow me and bear with me. So pretty much that's gonna be it for this reveal, and I'll see you guys next time.